I've told it so many times, it still doesn't seem believable. If I hadn't lived it, I would have called it a tall tale. It was an assigned duty, not one that I would have chosen, but my brother got on the wrong side of the proconsul once, and in this army the whole family pays for the sins of a relative. So much for my problems. I was one of the guards on crucifixion duty that day. 3 executions. Nothing new. Sometimes we had more, sometimes we had less. If you could get past the gruesome nature of the death, it was quite boring, really. We just waited for the prisoners to die. If it took too long, one of us had to break their legs. I drew the short straw that day, so it fell to me to break the legs of the man on the middle cross, the one called Jesus. That was an odd case. We generally didn't crucify for blasphemy. Like we cared about the Jews' God? I don't think so. When we got to the hill, he was bleeding extensively from the beatings and the whippings and floggings. Even so, I had never seen anyone willingly take his place on the cross like that. Jesus actually seemed to be waiting for us to put the nails in. And raised up, he took on a new authority. Certainly he was sad, but it's like the grief wasn't about losing his own life. It was about us and about missing his Father. It was so different from any other death I had watched. That was even before the darkness and the earthquakes and all the rest. Yeah, see, I told you it would sound like a tall tale. Then with a crack of thunder he cried out, "Into your hands I commit my spirit." And he collapsed. I thought he had fainted, but the spear test showed that he was already dead. I didn't need to do my duty that day. There was no need for me to stay on that hill until they took the body away. My duty was done when he died. But I couldn't tear myself away. I just stared at him. And as I read the sign above the cross, I knew it was true. Partly true, anyway. Because this wasn't just the king of the Jews. This was the king of everybody. The king of glory.